I'm gonna go up to 50-50 today. This is Mount Shasta, and that's where I'm headed, and the place I'm going to is probably right about, I think it's right about there, called 50-50. And down here is a place called the Sierra Club Cabin, which you'll get a tour of if I get there today. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm trying out my new pack too. It's the Osprey Exos 58. I'm just doing a shakedown day hike with it. I'm going to be using it on the PCT, and I thought it'd be a good time to test it out and see how I like it. I'm just getting started on this hike. It goes up to the Sierra Club Lodge, and pretty easy trail, at least for starters. See, it's like this for a while, pretty much up to the cabin, although there's some steeper sections. And then once we get to the cabin, it will change into kind of a rock trail. It's a rock mound trail. It's pretty cool. A lot of work went into it. As you can see, the trail's still starting to get a little steeper, but good view of the mountain right here. Once I get up around where about as far as you can see there, it's going to get a bit steeper and slowing down, but kind of feels good to be up here. This is such a great resource. Feeling it. Probably at 7,000 feet right now, 7,500. Long winter, not a lot of hiking. So, gotta get my lungs back if I'm gonna do some PCT sections with good mileage days. Okay, this is Horse Camp sign, 0.7 miles. And then there's another sign here, Bunny Flat, where I started, and Sand Flat, which is another access point a little bit further down. And as you can see, the trail gets steeper. Well, maybe you can't see. It'll probably be all look the same in the camera, but trust me, it is steeper. Okay, now I'm entering the wilderness part of this trip. Mount Shasta Wilderness, Shasta Trinity, and then important sign, if you have a dog, no dogs allowed past this point. And that's a good thing, I think, you know. People would like to bring their dogs, but on this mountain, which is so crowded, it would add a lot of craziness to it. So, yeah, I think it's a good thing. Okay, now we're getting close to the cabin. This is the Sierra Club Cabin. It's been here for many, many years. I remember the first time I came to this place was back in the mid-'80s when some friends and I did our volcano ski odyssey. We, in 6 days, hiked and climbed Lassen, Shasta, Hood, St. Helens, and McLaughlin 5. Anyway, we had to start way down, hike quite a ways just to get to here, and it's a great journey. Anyway, this is a cool cabin. We'll take a look in it. No fires. Good to know. There's a spring over here. We'll check that out. Benches. These are just recently painted. I was up here a day ago and okay, so let's check out the cabin. This is the Mount Shasta. I don't know if you can read that. It says Mount Shasta, elevation 14,161 feet. Discoverer Peter Skeen Ogden in 1827. This lodge was erected in 1922. And hey, they keep a tidy place. It's COVID time, so you gotta use face covers. 2 people at a time, wear masks. I'm one person, so. So, inside, pretty empty. Cabinets, stuff like this. That must be Mr. Ogden, eh? Oberman. Mr. James Oberman. He must have been, I wonder if he climbed it. There's the sign, welcoming. We're at 7880 feet. Here's a good picture of Mount Shasta. More stuff, signage, brochures. There's a fun sign. I'll bet there's some history behind that. And then we have, oh, and I think right here, you got permits and stuff like that. And then you can sign the book here, especially if you're climbing the mountain. Books to read. The lodge. Sign. There's a view of a mountain from the top. Old fireplace. History of the cabin. If you want to freeze frame that, you can read it. An old chair, table. So this is the cabin. You can see it's built quite sturdy. I'll walk around to the other side. There it is from the other end. And here's a view of the mountain. So that is the cabin. Let's lock it back up. Okay, this is that rocky stuff. Look at that. That trail goes all the way up. And you walk on this so it doesn't erode. Pretty wild. So you can see this trail still done like stone. It was stonework. I mean, is that not incredible? You look the other way, and it goes all the way down to the cabin down there. As you can see, that's where I came from. And this is where I'm headed. And it's still this beautiful stonework, this stone trail these folks made. It's amazing. I'm probably at about 8,400 feet right now. Pretty winded, definitely feeling the altitude. Just met some kid down there that did the whole mountain. Started at the parking lot at 8:30, and he was already back at horse camp by 2:30. So he was basically doing a 6 or 7 hour up and back, which is pretty amazing. I should have gotten his trail name. He also did the Triple Crown on the through hikes, the PCT, the CDT, and the AT in 2 years. That's pretty impressive too. So, onward and upward. Now I'm feeling it. I'm at, I don't know, I'm going to guess I'm at about 8,600 feet. And definitely feeling the altitude. Holy shit. God, but good views. You can see it's kind of hazy today. Pacific Crest Trail goes through out there. That would be Mount Eddy right directly in the frame now. Then we hit the Shasta Ridge line, which takes us all the way up to the summit that's up there. I'm above 9,000 feet now. Definitely not 50-50 yet, although I know I'm not too far away. But woo! You can see where I came up from. It doesn't look it in here, but it is steep. And you can see the cabin I was at, right? Where is it? Somewhere down in there. Yeah, it's right there. Probably all pixelated. Right there. I think. Yeah, there it is. Center of the frame. Let's zoom back out. I think I've got a bit of hiking to do to get back in good shape. I'm making it, but I'm not setting any records today, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm at 50-50. It's windy as can be. May not even be able to hear me. But anyway, I am I'm beat. I'm exhausted. That is the mountain back there. The route goes up right through there and up. So that's Red Banks right there. Helen Lake, where a lot of people camp, is right there. You can't actually see the summit. You go up through there, and then this thing called Misery Mile. And then kind of behind that is the peak at 14,000, I guess, 162 feet according to the lodge. I did make it to 50-50. I'm at 50-50 now. 9,200, 9,300 feet according to one of my GPSs. If you look out across there, you can see the PCT. There's Mount Eddy over there on the right, just kind of hugging the ridgeline there. And we go up, and this is all Shasta. Give you the full tour. And then there are campsites around here. Now this one is, you see this pile of rocks. Right? And these make good wind barriers. So you would set up your tent in there, and then you can see a few of them scattered around. There's one or two up there that you probably can't see, but then there's one right about there. That's another one of these campsites. And they're really nice, because when it's windy here, it gets windy. So you appreciate having a place, anything to get out of the wind. Probably too windy to hear me, but down there is the cabin from 50-50. It's right in that little sliver right there. I think you can see it. That would be the Sierra cabin. That's what I'm headed back to. So this is hiking. This is what it's like hiking down some of the easier part on this section. This is really a pain in the butt, actually. It's loose scree, lava. I don't know what all it is, just a pain. I'd normally be using my poles, but I'm going to hold my camera long enough here. Kind of give you an idea what I'm dealing with. Really pain in the butt. And as you can see, it goes all the way down, and then it finally evens out and goes down to the cabin. So that's what I'm dealing with coming down from 50/50. Headed back to Panther Meadows, and there's a beautiful chute, probably an avalanche gully of sorts, going up to Shasta, and the trail I'm coming down. A whole lot easier going downhill than uphill. Way, 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 way easier. It's like night and day. This did turn out to be a great workout, though. I think a lot of the PCT trail is going to be like this. I hope so if I want to make a bunch of miles. But this is that last section of trail going to Panther Meadows or Bunny Flats. I forget which one is above. One of those two. But this is like cruising. That's what makes it all worthwhile, a view like that. So that would be Shasta. I have no idea how good I look in this, whether I've got it framed right or not.